So people are joining now. So last class we proved that if two lines intersect, then vertically opposite angles are formed and they are equal, right? And we have solved some problems also using that. So today we will solve some more problems using the things we have learned in our previous classes. From the first class we have learned about different types of angles, then their properties, then linear pair axiom, then vertically opposite angles, the theorem which states that if two lines intersect then vertically opposite angles are equal. We will use all this to solve some problems. So yeah, good afternoon. So let's start the class. So yeah, Shwatika, can you read the question? Yeah, can you read the question?
In figure, if x plus y is equal to w plus z, then prove that AOB is a line.
Yeah, so we are given.
I can't see your presentation.
Okay, edit here. Can you repeat it again? Someone was saying some.
Can't see your presentation.
Can't see. Can you try to pin the ID which I am using to present? Try to pin that ID.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you see it now? Can you see?
Harika, can you see that?
Okay, what about others? Everyone can see? Or
Yes, ma'am. We can see.
okay, so in this figure we are given this figure and we need to prove that AOB is a line. Yeah, we can see that. Okay. And can you tell me what are the things given here?
X plus y is equal to w plus z, ma'am.
Yeah, x plus y is equal to w plus z. So what are x, y, w and z? What are they?
Angles, ma'am.
Yeah, they are
Angles, ma'am.
Okay, then we need to prove. What is the thing we need to prove?
AOB is a line, ma'am.
Yeah, AOB is a line. That is, we need to prove that AOB is a line. So what are the things we know to prove this?
Sum of angles is equal to 360 degrees, ma'am.
So Swatika, can you tell me how did you get that? How did you arrive to that 360 degree? So Swatika is saying that x plus y plus w plus z is 360 degree. Is everyone agreeing to that?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you tell me the reason, Lakshmi?
Complete angle.
Yeah, it forms a complete angle. So what is a complete angle? What is the measure of a complete angle?
360 degrees.
360 degrees, ma'am.
Yeah. So is everyone agreeing with what Swatika and Lakshmi is saying? So they are saying.
Ma'am.
Yeah, they are saying that the sum of all these angles is 360 degree, that it forms a complete angle. So let me show you that. Yeah. So in here see, we have an angle. So, when I am making it a complete angle, you get the angle to be 360 degree, right? So, when this with this ray is completing a full circle, full rotation, it becomes, the angle becomes 360 degree, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so we are getting a complete angle here. Similarly, when you start from x, so adding the angle and adding the measure of x, then y, then z, then w, you will get 360 degree. So that's why they were saying that the sum of the angles is forming a complete angle. So we know that.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking. It is not clear.
Okay, what about now? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we know that. We know that sum of the angles is 360 degree. So that is angle x plus y plus,
X plus
yeah, tell me,
y plus wz
plus z, right?
w plus z is equal to 360 degrees.
Now, we were given that x,
We know that x plus y is equal to w plus z, ma'am.
yeah, let me give it as equation 1. So can we substitute it here? So what should we do to solve?
We have to substitute w x plus y in the place of w plus z.
Yeah, so I'll be substituting equation 1 here. So from equation 1, okay, I'll give it as 2. So from 1 and 2, what can we say? So I'll be substituting w plus z in place of x plus y. So that is w plus z plus x w plus z is equal to 360 degree, right?
360 degrees. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now tell me what is the next step? So I'll write it here. Tell me the next step.
2w plus 2z is equal to 360 degrees.
Yeah, 2w plus 2z equal to 360 degree. Now that is 2 into w plus z equal to 360 degree, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that is w plus z equal to,
Is equal to 360 by 2, ma'am.
yeah, what is that? 360 by 2.
180, ma'am.
So it is 180 degree. So we got that w plus z equal to 180 degree. Now let's look at the figure. Okay. So in the figure, can you identify what are these angles w and z?
Ma'am, they are adjacent angles. As their sum is 180 degrees, that is a straight line.
Yeah, that they are making a straight. Okay. So you identified that w and z are adjacent angles. So how did you say that w and z are adjacent angles?
They have a common vertex, they have a common side, ma'am.
They have a common vertex and they have a common.
Side.
Okay. So what about their non-common arms? You should, when you are talking about adjacent
They form a
angles.
straight line.
Okay, they are forming straight line. So we need to prove that AB is a straight line, right? So still now we don't know if it is a straight line.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, we know that if sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degrees, that is a straight line.
Okay, so you arrived at the conclusion first. Okay, I was asking about when you are talking about adjacent angles, you need to consider not only the common vertex and side, you should also look at their common arms, non-common arms. Okay. So, here the non-common arms are lying on either side of the common arm. So, you need to consider that also when you are thinking about adjacent angles. So, W and Z, as Vasanta has said, W and Z are adjacent angles. So, W and Z are adjacent angles. And their sum is 180 degree. So, what can we use now? So, what can we use now? So, we have got two adjacent angles and their sum to be 180 degree. Now, what we need to prove that AOB is a line, right? So, is anything coming to your mind? We have got two adjacent angles and their sum is 180 degree and we need to prove that AOB is a line. Yeah, you were saying that earlier. So,
Your voice is
And
not
quantity
clear.
means it forms a line, ma'am.
okay.
Straight angle.
Okay, it's a straight angle. Okay, Vasanta, can you hear me? Can you hear me properly? Okay, someone was saying it is a straight angle. Yeah, but here the sum of two angles is 180 degree. So, when will you say an angle is straight? You will say that if the angle's measure is 180 degree, right? Can you hear me? Okay.
Ma'am, your voice is again breaking.
Okay, let me check. I shouldn't be. So, is it breaking for everyone?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, now it's clear.
Okay. Now tell me, we have two adjacent angles and their sum is 180 degree. We need to prove that AOB is a line. What should you do now? See, we have these two angles W and Z. They are adjacent. Their sum is 180 degree and adjacent. So, you don't use. Yes, sir. So, Padma, can you recall what is our linear pair axiom? Axiom 1. Padma. Okay, Padma, you there? Okay. So, what is linear pair axiom saying? If the sum of two,
If a ray stands on a straight line,
yeah, if a ray stands on a straight line, then
their sum of angles is equal to 180 degrees. Ma'am.
yes, then their sum of the angles should be equal to 180 degrees. Okay, then can you say its converse?
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Yeah, can you say the second axiom, the other one? Axiom 1 and 2 forms linear pair axiom, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, can we use the axiom you stated here? If a ray stands on a line, then the sum of adjacent angles is 180 degree. Can we use it here?
Yes, ma'am.
But we need to prove AOB is a line. How can we use that here? Okay.
If sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degrees, then it is called as linear pair of angles. Ma'am.
Okay, if sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degree, then they are linear
And they are
pairs.
called as linear pair of angles.
Yeah, can you remember the statement of the axiom? If sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degree, then what happens? Then a ray
It forms a straight line.
stands on a
Yeah,
line.
comma.
Do you remember that now?
Yes, ma'am.
So can we use that here? Can we use that here? Okay, now Vasanta was saying that angle W and Z are adjacent angles. So if the sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degree, then a ray stands on a line. So by axiom 2 of
Linear pair axiom.
of linear pair axiom, which states that
Sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees. Then a ray stands on a line. On a straight line.
So write the statement here, then what will you get? A ray is standing on a line. That is the conclusion, right? So here, which ray is standing on a line? Now look at the figure and tell
Here
me.
we are having two rays.
Okay, so but we got that W plus Z is equal to 180 degrees. So which ray should we consider now?
OD
Yeah, ray OD.
is standing on the line AB and forms two angles Z and W, ma'am.
Yeah, so ray OD is standing on line AD. So is that AB, right? It is AB. So line AB. So what can we say now? We have proved that by linear pair axiom we have proved that AB is a line, right? AOB is a line. So that is our conclusion and we have proved. So shall we go through it again? Yeah, we were given that the sum of angles, that is x plus y equal to w plus z. Now we needed to prove that AOB is a line, that is this is a line. The things we know that, we knew that sum of the angles is 360 degree. So that is angle x plus y plus w plus z is equal to 360 degree. Now I substituted equation 1 in equation 2, that is from 1 and 2 we can say that 2 w plus 2 z is equal to 360 degree. That implies we got that w plus z equal to 180 degree. So but we also know that w and z are adjacent angles. So we, using the linear pair axiom, we found that ray OD is standing on line AB, that is AOB is a line. So did everyone understood what we did here? Did you understand? Yeah. So let's move to the next problem.
Ma'am, please present the screen.
Okay, can you see it now?
Black color table.
Okay. Okay, can you see it now?
No, ma'am.
Can you try to pin the ID which I am presenting?
I pinned ma'am.
Is everyone facing a difficulty there? No one can see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so
For me, ma'am.
okay, Charan, can you try to yeah, it is visible. Yeah. So can you try to log in again or move to a place where there is a better network?
Full signal is still ma'am.
Okay. Okay, then try again. So yeah. So Lata, can you read the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, read.
Okay. In figure, POQ is a line. Ray OR is perpendicular to line PQ.
Okay.
OS is another ray lying between rays OP and OR. Prove that angle ROS is equal to 1 by 2 of angle QOS minus angle POS.
Okay. So we are given a line, POQ is a line and ray OR is perpendicular to the line. So what do you mean by perpendicular to the line?
They intersect at right angles. Ma'am.
Okay. They, okay, sorry, I didn't hear. They intersect at, yeah, they intersect at right angles. So then angle ROQ is 90 degree. Similarly, angle POR is also 90 degree. Yes. So this angle and this angle is 90 degree because OR is perpendicular to line PQ. Now we are given that OS is another ray lying between OP and OR. So there is a ray OS in between OP and OR. So we need to prove that angle ROS, that is this angle ROS is equal to half of QOS, that is QOS minus POS. So we need to prove this. So what are the things given here? So given, so what are the things given?
Ray QR, ray R, OR is perpendicular to line PQ. Ma'am.
Yeah, ray OR is perpendicular to
Line P.
so ray OR
ROQ is equal to 90 degrees, ma'am.
PQ. Yeah, tell me. Angle, which angle is equal to? Angle ROQ.
We know that ROQ is equal to 90 degrees, ma'am.
Yeah, and also we are given that POQ is a line. That is the first thing, right? POQ is a line. Now angle ROQ is equal to 90 degree. Now what about the other angle? Angle POR.
Ma'am, angle POR is also is equal to 90 degrees, ma'am.
So angle POR is also equal to 90 degree. So now we are given that OS is lying between rays OP and OR. So OS is lying between this OP and OR. So what about these angles? The angle made here and here. What can we say about those two angles? Angle POS and angle SOR. What can you say about that? So ray OS is lying between rays OP and ray OR. So what can we say about these two angles? So consider angle POS and angle ROS. So that is these two angles. What are they? What can we say about that? Okay, Pavan, can you tell me what are these angles? What can you say about these two angles? So we know that OS is standing in between, that is OS is in between these two rays OP and OR. So can we say that angle POS and angle SOR is are adjacent angles? Can we say that? Are they adjacent angles? So they are having a common vertex O, there is a common side OS, and the non-common arms are lying on either side of the common arm. So can we say that these two angles are adjacent? Yeah, you can answer through the chat box also. So what do you think? Are they adjacent? So yeah. Padma, can you tell me, are they adjacent? Do you think they are adjacent? So what do you think? Are they adjacent angles? So the condition for two angles to be adjacent is that they should have a common arm, a common vertex, and their non-common arms should lie on either side of the common arm. So are these two angles satisfying those conditions? What do you think? So let's look at this angles POS and angle SOR. So here they are having a common vertex O and they are having a common side OS, and their non-common arms are OP and OR. They are on either side of the common arm OS. So angle POS and angle ROS are adjacent. So consider angle QoS. Then since they are adjacent, can we take their sum, like angle POS plus angle ROS will be equal to angle POR. Can we write it like this? The sum of angle the angle POS plus angle SOR or ROS, this is equal to angle POR. Can we write it like this? Since they are adjacent, we can write it like this. We have seen that in the first class. Do you remember? Since if you have two adjacent angles, we can add and we can write like this, like angle POS plus angle SOR is equal to angle POR. So now consider the angle QoS. Angle QoS. So we need to prove that to prove angle ROS is equal to half of angle QoS minus angle POS. So let's consider angle QoS. QoS is the angle, this big one, that angle QoS is equal to angle QOR plus angle angle QOR plus angle ROS. Can we write it like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now what is angle QOR? So this one.
90 degrees, ma'am.
Yeah, we are given that the ray OR is perpendicular to line PQ, hence angle QR is 90 degree. So 90 degree plus angle ROS, right? So now here we have got that angle POS plus angle ROS is equal to angle POR. Now here, consider here. So what is angle POR? Angle POR is also
90 degrees, ma'am.
Yeah. So I'll mark this as equation 1, okay? So now I'll continue here. So angle QS is equal to 90 degree plus angle ROS. Now from 1, can I substitute 1 here? So we got that angle POS plus angle ROS is equal to 90 degree. So can I substitute that here? Yeah. So
Yes,
angle QOS is equal to
QoS is equal to
tell me.
90 degrees.
Yeah, I am substituting 90 degrees.
Plus.
Yeah. Okay, this is my equation number 1. So can I write angle POS plus ROS in place of 90 degree? So we have got that here, right? Can I substitute it like that?
90 degrees minus POS is equal to ROS, ma'am.
Yeah. But okay, then if we do it like that, we need to prove that angle QoS is equal to half of, sorry, I'll show you the question. So we need to prove that angle ROS is equal to 1 by 2 angle QoS minus angle POS. So in there is no 90 degree. We need to prove that. We need to reach there, right? Let me write it. So we need to prove that angle ROS is equal to half angle QoS minus angle POS. So now consider, Vasanta, so if we substitute angle ROS, what happens? Okay. So that is what we need to prove. So in there is no 90 degree, right? So if we substitute ROS from 1, we will get something in
here. What we should prove, ma'am?
We should prove that angle ROS is equal to half of angle QoS minus angle POS. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That is angle ROS, this angle is equal to half of angle QoS minus angle POS. So from this I will substitute it, I will substitute 90 degree. So I will substitute angle POS plus angle ROS in place of 90 degree. Since in the equation that we need to prove there is no 90 degree, we can substitute like that and try. Okay. Vasanta, you can try it out like the way you said, and tell me if you reach this equation through that way. Okay. Yeah. So let us substitute like that. in place of 90 degree I am going to substitute 1, equation 1. So, what will I get? Angle QoS is equal to angle POS plus angle ROS plus angle ROS. Okay. So, is everyone satisfied with this, or should we go with Vasanta's opinion? Should we go it through like that? So, did everyone understand till here what I was doing, what we were doing? So, we found two adjacent angles. We understood that its our sum is 90 degree, and then we considered an angle QoS, that is the sum of 90 degree plus angle another angle ROS. Then from this equation we substitute it here. So, we got that angle QoS is equal to angle POS plus angle ROS plus angle ROS. So, this is equal to angle POS plus 2 angle ROS, right. Two angle ROS. So, we can add these two angles, combining these two we will get 2 angle ROS. So, now I will take this angle POS to the other side. So, what will I get? 2 angle ROS is equal to angle QoS. Are you following? Angle QoS minus angle POS.
Minus POS.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
minus angle POS. So, now what will happen? We can divide both the side by 2.
2 ROS is equal to
Okay, tell me.
90 degrees, ma'am.
Okay, 2 ROS is equal to 90 degree. From where did you get that?
Ma'am, QoS is a straight line and that is equal to 180 degrees.
Okay.
POS is a right angle that is equal to 90 degrees. 180 minus 90 is equal to 90 degrees.
But are we reaching at our conclusion then? Did we prove our question then?
Yes, ma'am. ROS is equal to half.
Yeah. So, that is the thing we need to prove, no? ROS is equal to half angle QoS minus POS is what we need to prove.
That means we should transfer 2 to that side, ma'am.
Yeah. So, dividing 2 in both the sides you will get angle ROS is equal to so I am dividing
Angle QoS minus angle POS by 2, that is equal to half of angle QoS minus angle POS, ma'am.
Yeah. So, did we arrive at our conclusion here? Did we prove?
Yes, ma'am.
So, let us see what all things we did here. So, we were given that POQ is a line, this is a line, and angle OS is a ray which is standing between OP and OR, and OR is perpendicular to the line POQ. These were the things we were given, and from that we understood that angle ROQ is 90 degree, angle POR is 90 degree, and angle POS and angle SOR are adjacent angles, and their sum is 90 degree. All these were we inferred from the given conditions, and then we considered the angle QoS, that is this angle QoS. Yeah, we considered this angle QoS, and from that angle QoS is the sum of angle QOR and angle SOR. So, these two angles, and angle QOR is equal to 90 degree. So, I got angle QoS is equal to 90 degree plus angle ROS. So, from equation 1 I will substitute 90 degree, that is, so I got angle QoS is equal to angle POS plus angle ROS plus angle ROS. So, I just substituted it here. So, instead of 90 degree, I wrote angle POS and angle ROS. I took it here and I wrote it here. So, then what did I get? Angle QOS is equal to angle POS plus 2 angle ROS, right. So, then I took angle POS to the other side. So, I got angle 2 angle ROS is equal to angle QOS minus angle POS, and then I got that angle ROS is equal to half angle QOS minus POS. So, we solved the question. So, here you can use any way, but your conclusion should come like this. You need to prove the theorem. You need to prove that angle ROS is equal to half into angle QOS minus angle POS. You can use any method, you know, using any logical reasoning, but only thing is you need to arrive at this conclusion. Okay. So, let us do another problem. So, here